So we kind of all been seeing a bit of a pattern here with some Disney characters where they're like quirky, weird, adorable kind of thing going on. And I feel like a lot of people are kind of like over it now, kind of getting sick of it a bit. um, and I mean, with Rapunzel and Anna, I think it's kind of makes sense for their characters because Rapunzel was locked in a tower for her entire childhood, so, you know, 18 years is a long time to be locked in a tower, so she's bound to not really be that great with socializing and stuff. And then Anna, she was kind of locked in her castle for a while and not really interacting with very many people for however many years there. So for her, it was kind of, I guess, explanatory for why she's a little weird and awkward with people. But then other Disney characters, where it's like, I don't think, it's not as, you know, understandable, I guess. Like Maribel from Encanto. Like, I mean, I guess hers kind of somewhat makes sense since she's the one person who didn't get a magical power from the candle after, like, all of her cousins and her siblings got powers from it, but then she didn't, so maybe I guess she kind of just became the weird, awkward one because it's like, why did everyone else get a power and she didn't? So it kind of just became weird, and I don't know, I guess hers somewhat makes sense, but at the same time, it's like she's still around people enough, I think, to where she shouldn't be too weird, I guess. And then, um, you know, I think there's some other characters too that kind of fit this a little bit. Um, Moana, like, she had a couple moments here and there where it was kind of like, you know, I haven't seen Moana, I haven't seen the movie in a while, so I can't really name an exact scene off the top of my head, but I do remember someone bringing up a scene that was kind of weird, and it's like, why did she do this? And so it's kind of like, I don't know. And then Rhea the Last Dragon and the Last Dragon. Like, I watched that movie once, and I don't really care to watch Rhea again because it was just kind of mid, I guess. And she also seemed to kind of have like these weird, like nerdy, quirky things with her that I kind of just like. She's just another one of those characters, it seems. Um, and that's like a lot of the newer characters. I think you could kind of add Ariel and maybe Mulan to this sort of thing too, but like at least with them, it wasn't like, we had all of the other Disney princess movies at that time that were not like that. And nowadays, Disney, with all these other characters, it's like this is one after another. This is like within, just a couple years apart from each other, a few years apart from each other. And I think older Disney movies with these characters, they were like, a decade or two in between each other. So for I don't remember what year Little Mermaid and Mulan came out, but I'm pretty sure. I don't think they're that far apart, are they? I can actually look up what year they came out. So Little Mermaid, 1989, there for the animated version, and then Mulan. Oh wait, that was also says it's 1988 for Mulan, and then Little Mermaid. So I guess those two came out within a year of each other, but at least with every other character, it didn't really seem like it was. So I guess, with those two, they came out within somewhere around the same time, but their entire personality wasn't really based on being just adorable and whatever, quirky, whatever. Like, Mulan still had, like, her wits, and like she could think of some crazy thing on the spot, like how she lit the fireworks at the mountain and it like made an avalanche onto the army that was after them. Like, still had that for her. And then Ariel, I think Ariel's kind of similar to Anna and Rapunzel, to where it's like she was kind of somewhat isolated. Like, I think because she was the youngest kid, also Anna being the younger kid, and like, it's kind of just like, it kind of makes sense for them to be the weird ones, because like, where does the younger sibling go, So it's kind of just like, what do they have for them, right? So it's kind of just like, kind of makes sense a little bit for Ariel to be somewhat weirdish, but at the same time, I don't know, she wasn't exactly like how the quirky whatever characters are today with these other characters. Like, something sets her apart, and I don't know what I can really put it on, but like, I don't know, it's just like kind of something sets her apart. But yeah, I just like, can Disney not keep doing this? Can we like get away from this trope of the main character being like quirky, weird, adorable, whatever? Like, it's kind of old now. Like, space it apart if you want to do those kind of characters. Like, bring in some different characters. And I mean, obviously, there's gonna be same character, whatever, because not every single idea is gonna be completely original, but still, it's just like, give us at least something slightly different, you know? At least something, I just give us something else, please, for once. Not just year after year of kind of the same-ish thing. But yeah, what do you guys think, though? Like, can you point out anything that really sets some of these characters apart, or are they all just kind of just based off of the quirky, adorable, whatever weirdness, that sort of thing? But yeah, I think I'll end this video here because I don't want to be repeating myself. And yeah, so I guess bye then.